What's up, guys and gals? It's your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys the latest chapter reaction this time for Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 234, the decisive yada 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 battle, yada 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 Shinjuku, yada 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 12. I'm sure that's the chapter title. I'm just going off on a limb here so I can do the reaction, but I'm sure that's what it is. I was told definitely react to this chapter. I can't honestly come up with an idea as to why specifically, because even if Sukuna turns the tables here, it's still not going to get away from the fact that Gojo is clearly the strongest. Without 10 Shadows, without Maharaga, Sukuna would be losing quicker than this. Now, some people have made the argument, well, he would have fought differently, but, I mean, if 10 Shadows wasn't the be-all and end-all to defeat Gojo, why would Sukuna rely on it? You know what I mean? If he could have beaten Gojo straight up without it, why take the chance and use it like this? Like, it just, meh, you know? So, I don't know. Unless it's the end of the fight, which I feel like it's still a little too early to end the fight. So I have no idea what's going to happen in this chapter. Thankfully, not spoiled whatsoever. So let's just get right underway. So, chapter 234, first page. Okay. I know now why. Please don't cuck me. Please don't cuck me. Bring in the man, the myth, the legend, the true MC. I like Yuji, guys. But he's not Yuta. Gege had it right back in his very first chapter of this series. Yuta Okotsu. I'm going to. He picks up the sword. Yuta's like, because once again, this was the plan. Kenjaku said this would be their best bet and is a good plan. It's not still a bad plan. It's no different than when everybody jumped Aizen. It wasn't a bad strategy. When they jumped Yua, it's not a bad strategy in most series. The only one that actually follows this whole we gotta do it 1v1 thing is generally Dragon Ball Z, which is ironic because most current shonen, battle shonens, follow a similar or very tropes, some started by DBZ and stuff like that, or Dragon Ball as a whole. So it's quite funny that they're the only ones that most big battles and stuff, Black Clover, My Hero Academia and stuff, usually has multiple main characters going at someone. DBZ is always, no, we're doing this 1v1. And for the most part, this fight has been that way, but Kenjaku brought up, so kudos to Kenjaku, that, well, we're going to let the heavy hitters, Yuta, Maki, which, funny that he brought, you know, but anyways, Hakari, they're basically going to be sitting back, waiting in the wings for them to tire themselves out, and then they're going to go after Sukuna when they basically, Gojo's taken out, you know, the big boss health bar, and we're down to at least half health, you know, when we're doing well, you know what I mean? So, and they definitely both are very tired. I would argue right now that Maki, Kashimo, Yuta, Hakari, they might actually, at the state these two are in, they might actually have a shot at beating a very weakened Gojo and or Sukuna 1v1 right now. Because they're at top form. These guys are very weakened. They can't do their domain expansion anymore. That, you know, there's a lot of that. So, okay. Please tell me we actually see Okotsu jump into this, because he said Okotsu barging into the clash of the strongest. That's right, because who said that he's gonna be on his level? Gojo Sensei. Let's do it. And get back here. Oh, we got contention. Kashimo, yeah, because remember, Kashimo said, I'm going next, and he's going to use his technique. Granted, I really want to see what that is, but Kashimo, you lost to Hakari. Don't get in Yuta's fucking way, and it's a waste of time for the two of you to have a fucking pissing contest when there are bigger things at stake right now, you know what I mean? So, and granted, you lost to Hakari, so Yuta would beat you. Because, by other people's own admission, Yuta is humble, but it would take a lot for Hakari to beat Yuta. We know that. That is a very situational fight at best, even though Yuta was humble about that. If you lost straight up to Hakari, Yuta will kill you, unless you use this ultimate curse technique, which we don't know what it is. But, alright, so you two gonna have a pissing contest here. Kashimo, the lightning happening. Don't get in the way. Alright. Oh, regardless, you aren't even the next in line. But Yuta's not backing down by the looks of it. Yuta's got the energy. He's like, oh, you're powering up to Super Saiyan 2? Alright, let's do this. Aura time? I'm gonna give you the fucking Full Metal Alchemist eye here with the tiny pupil. I'm giving you that shit. Don't get in my fucking way. I like that he says, don't get in the way. No, this is actually the smart... Kashimo, you should actually be going there too. Right now is the opportunity to take Sukuna out while Gojo is fighting. Because it's unfair right now. It's a 3v1. It's a 3v1 against Gojo right now. A weakened Gojo. This is the time to... Alright, let's make it 3v3. Kashimo, Yuta, you two are probably the next ones in line to be the strongest. You can make an argument for Maki and Hakari, but you two go in there and offer support. You can't convince me that Kashimo and Yuta can't keep up with the weakened state that these two are in. You cannot convince me of that, okay? So, Kashimo, shut the fuck up and go join the fray. You're not even next in line. Tag team, let's go. Let's do Mario Kart Double Dash style, man. We're already only on the first page. I've like spent 10 minutes on this shit. All right, so moving on. Let's see. Oh, Hakari. All right, we're not going to jump. Hakari. Cool it, Okotsu. Kashimo's right. Is he, though? Is he? Unless he's weakened to the point that you or I could take him. Gojo-san told us to hold off. Now, does he mean... Unless he's weakened to the point that you or I could take him, Gojo-san told us to hold off. Does he mean unless Sukuna? I think they mean Gojo. Gojo basically said, unless you think that by the time that you're watching the battle, unless you think that you can take me down, don't interfere until you think you can take me down. I think that's what he's implying here. Once again, I argue in the state that they're in, Yuta and Hakari both have a good shot at beating Gojo at this point. So, yeah. Hakari, are you, like... Yuta's usually humble. And once again, Yuta only said, I'm going, because clearly Gojo talked to them before this fight and said, once we're at that state, feel free to join in, pretty much, is what Hakari just said. And Yuta has decided, maybe Hakari's a little more humble than I thought, but Yuta has decided, I'm fucking going. You know? I'm just saying. Let's see, what does Yuta say? There are extenuating circumstances. Right now, Sukuna can't use his domain. True. Rika and I can handle the two Shikigami. It'll relieve some pressure. Rika and him, he's not wrong. Like, he's like, it's a 3v... Yuta's not wrong. It's a 3v1 right now. He's just like, I'm not going out there to take out Sukuna and all three. I'm there to even the fucking odds. Gojo, so Sukuna and Gojo only has to focus on Sukuna. I'll take care of Maharaga, the two Shikigami. I'll take care of their fucking ass. You know, like, and anybody think that Yuta can't do that? I mean, you're downplaying Yuta hard. Now Maki, what did she say? If anyone is going out, it's me. Alright, Maki, another one of the contenders here. Another one of the contenders for sure to go out. Kashimo, screw you! Alright, I like that. Don't forget your role. Yuta, if you go down, then there goes a good chunk. Then there goes a good chunk our insurance. Alright, that's a typo. Yuta, if you go down, then there goes a good chunk of our insurance. There's an of missing there. Alright. So wait, okay, alright, then, alright, Hakari didn't explain it well, really. He's sort of setting up the fact, but Maki is saying, if anyone's going out, it's me. Kashimo, screw you. Don't forget your role, Yuta. If you go down, there's a good chunk of our insurance gone. So, Clearly, Yuta's like, I'm going to go down there and make it a 1v1 again. All I'm going to do is go make it a 1v1 for Gojo again. He could probably do that, he's not wrong, but Maki's like, wait a minute now. If anybody else is going to go out there to even the odds, it's got to be me. Yuta, you are too important. Alright, so what I like here is that Yuta's stocks are kind of going up to put him once again at the next, because of course Yuta's my favorite character, guys, so there's a lot there to be said. But, well then again, Toto's kind of up there. Anyway, not the point. We're not doing popularity poll right now. But the fact is, Maki's like, yeah, I'm one of the tops here, but you are the reason, like, you are the one who, when all this shit goes down, we're gonna probably need you as our insurance at full strength. We don't know what Kenjaku's up to. We don't know what bullshit Sukuna's gonna pull at the very end. Some Frieza blow up the Earth, Namek, the Namek saga, the Earth saga, all the sagas. Frieza just likes blowing up planets. So we don't know what last-minute ditch effort that one of them's going to do. Yuta's sort of their trump card there. Their second ace in the hole is what I'm sort of getting from Maki's statement here. It's sort of like, we can't send you out too early. We have other top tiers that can go out in your place, but we might not be able to handle what you can do. What you can do is something similar to what Sukuna and Gojo. Basically, if you want to think of it this way, Gojo and Sukuna are level 99. Yuta's like sitting back at like level 55, 66, something like that. Clearly not yet in the 90s, right? He's not that perfected, but he's the same class. He's the same archetype. If we're going to use video game logic, he's got the same abilities, the same statistics. They're just not on the level 99 level yet. He's still growing. But he's the only one in that class. So they're basically like, alright, you're our second ace in the hole when shit goes down. We'd rather weaken our other resources, our other avenues first. That's where I'm kind of going with this. But yeah, okay. And once again, where it's Yuta, I'm going to be spending 5 minutes a panel talking about it. Don't forget your role, Yuta, if you go down. Yeah, so Maki's like, yeah, if we want to help out Gojo, we got to send other people to distract the Shikigami. Sending you out is a bad idea for the long-term goal. And not wrong, really. Insurance that won't be needed if we win against Sukuna here. Fair point. Fair point. We should take that gamble. I mean, I actually like Maki, even though I agree, if Yuta thinks it's time for him to go out there and take down Sukuna, I'm not against it. Once again, nobody here can obviously take on these two at full health. That's been clear since this fight has gone on. Gojo and Sukuna are in one tier above every other character. I think we can all agree on that. But I still argue that right now, Yuta is sitting at the top of the next tier. Because of these statements we're getting. And, but I agree more with Maki's assessment right now. Yeah, Yuta can do what he's saying. And it's not wrong that we won't need the insurance if we win against him right here and now. They're sort of forgetting Kenjaku for a minute here, but I mean, he's not wrong either, but I think I agree with Maki's assessment over Yuta's right now, that send out one of the other top tiers. Let Kashimo go out, let Maki go out, let Hakari go out and try to take these guys down with full domains and all this shit, but not you, Yuta. Yuta, we need you at full strength for when shit hits the fan, right? Because you'll probably be our last line of defense. Okay. So, Yuji. Alright, Yuji, what are you going to say? Akotsu. Go for it. It's necessary. Alright. So, Yuji's saying, yeah, time is right. I will pass the torch of main character on to you, even though you were originally the main character, for this moment. Go out there and shine, former main character. Go out there and spread your wings. So we've got MC approval here. We got MC approval. Once again, I still think I agree with Maki's assessment over Yuji's and Yuta's right now. Hakari's made sense to a point, but Yuta's made better sense. But then Maki's sense is making more for the long term. Once again, you don't play to win the quarter, you play to win the game, right? You win a battle, you lose the war, it doesn't matter. You gotta play to win the war. So I like Maki in this Alright. Kusakabe. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it up again. Oh, you damn kids really don't understand a thing. Come on. Alright, so alright, that put Yuji and Yuta back on their heels. And here's Mei. Listen, you all. The conditions for Gojo's victory are different from that of Sukuna's. Gojo only needs to beat Sukuna. Because if we all band together, we may be able to handle Kenjaku. Alright, now we're bringing up Kenjaku, right. Once again, all banded together, you beat Kenjaku. Maybe. We may be able to. What are you talking about? Hakari, I would bet Maki can take down. I mean, well, maybe not. But see, the only reason Yuki didn't do it was the exact perfect counter, okay? That was some super Pokemon type shit going on, okay? Black Hole should have killed Kenjaku. Let's just go out with that. But yeah, of course you guys can take out Kenjaku. He's not that great, man. He's in the top 10, but he's not this guy that needs the entire main cast to band together just to maybe defeat him. They overhype him. They overhype him 100%. It's different for Sukuna. Even if he wins against Gojo, he'll need to fight the rest of us afterwards without a second of rest. And I would argue right now, a weakened, the state that they're in, some of the Kashimo, Yuta, Hakari, Maki, those four working together are going to wipe the floor with a weakened Sukuna. Let's see. Hakari says, he definitely has an ace up his sleeve. And if we go out there, he may just use it. That's a good point. You're saying we shouldn't provoke him? Well, Alright, now Hakari's assessment is making more sense. You know what? I'm agreeing more with Hakari, Kusakabe, and Maki than I am with Yuta right now. I agree that Yuta can go do what he's saying. But they have sound reasoning. Sukuna might have some last-ditch effort. If we go out there too soon and he uses it, he might have no choice but to use it up against a weakened Gojo, and then he's run out of plans. Then they can go and, you know. Kusakabe, exactly. There's still monsters like Urarame lying in wait too. That's true. Right now, Sukuna still has to hold back, while Gojo is able to go all out with no burden. Right now, the situation maximizes our chances of victory. I'm a little bit of an agreement. I'm gonna go 10% Yuta, 90% Kusakabe, Maki, Hakari, because they're all basically saying the same thing. And now Yuta's thinking that he's more of a burden. Are all modern sorcerers this dense, says Kashimo? You're all missing the point, huh? This is Gojo Satoru's battle. No matter what happens, it wouldn't be right for us to jump in. Okay, Vegeta. Kashimo is literally just pulling a Vegeta right now. He'll see this through to the end, because Kakarot isn't like you. It's his Saiyan pride. He'll see it through. I give up. I'll kill him! You know, so yeah. We're doing the Saiyan mentality here. This is his fight. He has to do it. That's why I love Firefly. Was like the only series to ever do that. Is where like the main characters show up to go help their captain, and they're like, no wait, the captain needs to do this on his own. And then you hear him, no he doesn't. Oh, bam, 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 and then they just kill the guy right in the 1v1. It's like, yeah, like there is no reason you need to do that. All right, so let's see. So we're doing the Vegeta thing, and now, all right, we're back to the actual fight. Gojo Maharaga, that crazy, you know, warped thingamabob. It reminds me of something. What does it remind me of? That face with the swirling eyes. I think maybe something from Demon Slayer. Maybe no. There's something previous. Oh, Ion. Is that his name? Yeah, it looks. That's the face of Ion when he opens his eyes. Is that how you say it? Ion. The thing where the three Fraction take off their limbs and create that thing, Haribels from Bleach. That face, that's exactly the eyes, but they're in the back and, you know, yeah, that's what that's from. Alright, so boom, Gojo seemingly dodges. Fucking, there goes Ion. I'm gonna just call him Ion from now on, because that reminded me of it. Boom, slams through him. blood everywhere, and then, oh, squeeze, seemingly healed. Does that thing have tits? Does that snake-tailed Ion-looking thing, now he's got like a cloud, like, does he have titties? Oh my god, he has tattooed titties. This Chimera fucking Ion thing has literal tattooed titties. There ain't enough alcohol this afternoon for this. Okay, so then Gojo, did he just wait? Did he grab his tail? Oh no, I thought he was gonna grab him by the. I thought Gojo in that first panel grabbed him by the tail and was gonna go, "So long, me Bowser." But no, it seems that the tail, he tried to strike Gojo. Gojo dodged. It's just weird because it has a grab. It says grab, but I don't see it happen. And oh, wait. He did grab him. He just didn't do a so long me Bowser. He grabbed the snake tail and he ripped the snake tail right off. Jeez. Wow, okay. Mahoraga comes in. Jumps. Let's see. Gojo monologue. News inherited the powers of the Great Serpent, Morning Tiger, and Tranquil Deer. Have we ever... I don't remember the Great Serpent being used. Morning Tiger. I'm really not remembering these. But yeah, that thing totally has titties. Looks like its core has Tranquil Deer's regenerative abilities. That's for sure, because we saw the blood and then the heal. The thing hasn't adapted to Limitless, so I'll take this out in one shot, same as Mahoraga. Alright. And then Mahoraga attacks. Boom. A bunch of debris flies at Gojo. Gojo is smirking, believing in the distraction, I guess. He dodges Mahoraga. Where's Sukuna, though, Gojo? And then jump. He dodges. Jumps forward. Mahoraga does something. And I don't see what happens here, but it looks like... Wait, what happened? What happened? A strike came down. Gojo dodges. Did... Wait, what happened? I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like Gojo... So, wait. Mahoraga's own attack hit Mahoraga? Yeah, Mahoraga's own attack seemingly hit him because Gojo dodged out of the way and did some first Spider-Man movie Green Goblin glider shit to Mahoraga, and now he's facing off against the new Ion thing, and he's like, and Gojo's standing in front of him, and then boom, punches him in the face. Mahoraga's back on his feet. You're nothing but a one-trick pony. It'd be a pain if this thing healed up Sukuna, so my first priority is crushing Agito. Yeah, I know he's called Agito, but Ion is such a more accurate name. This is going well, Sukuna's thinking. Alright, where is Sukuna? All I need to do is make sure he doesn't have an opening to fire off purple, which is what Gojo has been saying he wanted to do last chapter. The purple fired at the beginning of the fight had more than 120% output. He likely used some sort of binding vow. He looked to be less than 4 kilometers away, yet even taking it head on, all I lost was both of my enhanced arms. Yet even taking it head on, all I lost was both... You defended, but still, both my enhanced... He admits enhanced arms. However, I'm not exactly in perfect shape right now. If I take purple from this distance, even at 100% output, it will likely prove fatal. Okay. Admitted right there. Mahoraga, how long do you expect me to wait? This isn't what I want to see. You're not Fushiguro Megumi's shadow anymore. You're mine. Jesus. Show me what you can do. Damn. Okay. So he's calling out Mahoraga like, you're supposed to be the top tier. Use a bitch. And then the wheel turns again. Gashink. And boom. Okay. That just happened. Sukuna called out Mahoraga for being a bitch. And which is ironic because if it weren't for Mahoraga, Sukuna, you got Black Flash and were passed out cold. You could have been right then and there. So kind of ironic, but seemingly effective because Gojo just lost his motherfucking arm. Okay, and now, whoa, what was that? Did he use like cleave or something? Oh man, that thing just sliced through everything. Everything. Look at the buildings, they're just gone. Lovely, says Sukuna. So did he just use cleave? It looks like cleave. So did he adapt to Sukuna's ability while adapting to Gojo's at the same time? Because he's... That'll be dangerous as fuck. Mahoraga used slashes? Kusakabe. He struck from range, just like Sukuna. This is bad. Gojo's healing ability is dropping. Alright, so... You know what? I mean, granted, you could argue that their plan was still sound. But once again, Maki or Kashimo should have went out there then. Yuto wasn't wrong. This is turning bad. Now they're saying there was an ace in the hole. Yeah, this was the ace in the hole, but had they jumped in and taken these guys out... And then boom, they're coming at Gojo, who's trying to heal his arm by the looks of it. And Sukuna drops in to attack too. Oh, bam. And, oh, he takes a hit to the face. Gojo's being... Slam! Gojo's taking it. Oh, that looks painful. You know, I've been thinking. I assume this is Sukuna talking. No, wait a minute. It's Gojo. You just don't fit in with this crowd. Oh. He's powering up his fist. Gojo's like, yeah, you think I was down and out, bitch? Let's go! Maximum output. Even Sukuna's worried here. Blue. Oh man, I can hear the sound. It's like that sound from Slave 1 before it was called something else. But Slave 1, Jango Fett's ship, the bombs Attack the Clones, and just boom, you know, that reverb effect. You can just hear it. You can hear it. Oh, that thing is fucking dead. Just destroyed, just atomized right there. Mahoraga blocks, shields Sukuna from it seems. In another 41 seconds, Gojo Satoru's Hollow Technique Purple just destroyed him. Will once again make its mark on the old battlefield of Shinjuku. Now, the fierce battle heads towards a climax. Yeah, I'm saying 2 more chapters of this battle. Okay, so now the title card could be misleading because it says in another 41 seconds, his technique Purple will once again make its mark on the old battlefield of Shinjuku. I'm going to go out on a limb and say if that's a word-to-word translation, there's no room for doubt. He gets purple off once again as he's healing his arm. He does get purple off. Whether it hits Sukuna straight on, therein lies the rub. But okay, what a chapter. Absolutely love missed content. My dude, thank you for telling me to react to this one. This is a long-ass reaction. Of course, it's got my boy Yuta in it. It's got Maki in it. It's got Takari. It's got Gojo going in it. It's got... Mwah. Chef's kiss to a chapter. 234 is awesome. Is awesome. Okay? 10 out of 10, no faults with this chapter. I just love the chapter. Love the chapter. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I've already given you my thoughts over this long-ass half-hour reaction, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always. Did I miss anything? Sorry about that, but sometimes it happens with a live reaction, so let me know down in the comment section down below if I did. And hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for chapter 235, because I'm on the edge of my seat, man. I think right now, hard to say, because One Piece or Egghead's finally picking up, but I think this right now is the hypest week to week I'm reading this month. I think so. I think it is. You know? I really do. I think Jujutsu Kaisen's right there at the peak. One Piece sort of was doing some fan service with Garp, which was awesome, but I don't know if it was this quite this level. I think this is the top series I'm reading right now as far as where we're currently at in all the series I cover. So anyways, that's it from me, guys. What do you guys think? See you back here next time. Have a good one. Have a great weekend. Sayonara.